rocking this roll.
Slack.
We not up yet?
Toi.
Did you put yes on there?
Mm-hmm.
We live.
Oh, okay.
We live. All right, Akalawan, present thyself. Majum Shabbat. Remember everything to the right. Was that your right? That's your right. Okay, Connor, go ahead.
Akalawan, Bon God, Bon Yasharal.
Akalawan, Bon God, Bon Yashala.
Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Barakatah.
Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Barakatah. You'll say Barakatham.
Barakatham.
Both of us. Go ahead. You be in the middle. I'll look with all of us up there, Kornaya Gabar. Y'all look to wild.
It's kind of slower than us, so I can't see it.
Oh, okay. I'll look on there, Elisha.
Oh, but if something just popped up on the screen.
Yeah, I can look on here. Go ahead, you can blow the trumpet.
Okay, just push okay as the antivirus.
Okay.
All right. Let me just hold it. Sar. Put your left hand over your. There you go.
La Yashal.
La Yashal.
Go ahead, say it again.
La Yashal.
La Yashal.
Sar. Alright, Majum, which means to stand. Alright. Wapanya Akwadam, which means to rise and face the east. Yep.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayah. Dash. Ayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malaka. Ratazai. Aisha. Ratazai. Kawa. Ayah. Shemayah. Dunganawa. Ram. Salak Lanawa. Wap Nawa. Salak Nawa. Wap Yanawa. Abiyah Nawa. Say a one. Shaya Nawa. Mayan, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa,
Aman, in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Hakat, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Hashem Yahushua. Abakashah. Hathamanawa. Hakat. Kal Magala. Kal Marawa. Hakat. Latahor. Hamatazariah. Hakat. Hashem Yahushua.
In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sick. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against the unclean spirit. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
Prayer to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Hashem Yahushua. Barak Lanawa. Wayashala. Ayat Sapar. Barak. Magun. Hashem Yahushua. The Wad
What we just said was Yahweh in the name of Yahushua. Bless us and Israel and the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect our loved ones. In the name of Yahushua, thank you, so be it. Brothers, make sure y'all put your phones on mute.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'a, Ayanya, Mahahari, Mahayan, Yaba'a, Isaiah, Ma'ai, Yahweh, Shemaiah, Maharatazah, Al-Yatan, Lamawat, Galka, Al-Yanawam, Shamar, Na'ah, Yanawam, Yashan, Yahweh, Shamar, Yahweh, Zazal, Yamnika, Yamamah, Shamash, Yahweh, Shamar, Yashamar, Napash, Yahweh, Shamar, Aman. In English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee. Will not slumber. Behold. He that keepeth Israel. Shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee. From all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. And even forevermore. So be it. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahaya. Al-Damiyalaka. Al-Tharash. Al-Tashakwa. Yahana. Al-Yabika. Yahama Yawan. Mashinayaka. Yasha'awa. Ash. Al-Hamika. Yariyamwa. Sawad. Tazak Pawanika. Amawa. Nakawa. Hakira. Magoya. Yazakar. Sham Yashawa.
Slow it down just a bit.
Kaira.
In English. Keep not thou silent, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace. And be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee. Have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off. From being a nation. At the name of Israel. May be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. Salakia. They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
Gabal. And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asa also is joined with them.
Asa also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sarah.
As to Sarah.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kasam.
At the brook of Kasam.
Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
And like Zed.
And like Zed.
Yea. All their princes.
All the princes.
As Abab.
As Abab.
And as Amunah.
And as Amunah.
Who said. Let us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves.
The houses of Yahweh in possession.
The houses of Yahweh in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As a stubble before the wind.
As a stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And trouble forever.
And trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou. Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the most high.
Art the most high.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
So be it.
So be it.
Sar, which means to turn. Shabbat, which means to be seated. Go ahead. Sit down. Go ahead, you got him out of light shot. Alright, go ahead. Shabbat, which means to be seated. Go ahead. Alright. Say it again.
Do I need a book?
Say it again.
Do I need a book, sir?
Oh, what you need that for?
Oh, I just want to make sure.
Scoot over a little bit. Just that way he tore out right there. How we looking, Niagara Bond there?
That's likely.
How we looking, light shot? We look too wild.
Too wild.
All right, let's go ahead to the blue letters. Let's go into this. Salaki, where did we leave off last week?
We on Genesis 46 and 10.
All right, let's go to Genesis chapter 46 and verse 10.
Genesis chapter 46 verse 10 in the Hebrew.
You want to try it out in the Hebrew? You think you can try it out in the Hebrew?
I'm not ready yet, sir.
All right, no sweat. You brothers, by next Saturday, I'm giving you out by next Saturday. By next Saturday, you brothers going to start reading in that Hebrew. All right, that's cool. Niagara Bar and yourself. Any brother that sits in the middle in this school is going to read in the Hebrew. All right, when you go home, you should be practicing this every single day until you get better at it. Does everybody understand?
46 and
Everybody going to read
chapter
this.
46 verse
We in
10.
Genesis chapter 46 and verse 10. All right, Elisha is not, he reads in the English, not the Hebrew. That's his job as being the man that's second priest up here. The brother that's in the middle reads in the Hebrew. All right, every brother that's in the middle should be able to read in that Hebrew. Does everybody understand? Next Saturday, by next Sabbath service, brothers are going to read in the Hebrew. All right, so you should be practicing. Go ahead, Elisha.
Wabanya, Shemayawan.
So like,
Go ahead.
what
question.
46 and what?
10.
46 and 10.
Mhm.
Yamawa'al, Wayamayan, Wahad, Salaki, Wayakayan, Batazakar, Salaki, Washa, what's that? Washa Awal?
Mm-hmm.
Washa Awal, Ban, Haka Hananya, Yath, Salaki. Verse 11. Wabanya, Lawaya, Gashawan, Kwahath, Wamararia,
There you go.
verse 12. Wabanya, Yahawada, Ayah, Wa'awan,
Wa'awanan.
Wa'awanan, Washala, Wapartaza, Waparataza, Wazarach, Wayamath, Wa'awan, how you say it?
Wa'awanan.
Wa'awanan, Barataza,
Barataza Khan.
Barataza, Salaki, Barataza, Kanai, Wayahawa.
Go ahead. No, that ain't Wayahawa.
Oh, Salaki,
Wayahawa.
wa Yahayawa, wa Yahayawa, Banya, Parataza.
Make sure everybody got their phone on mute.
God. Parataza, Katazarawan, Wakama Wall. Verse 13. Wabanya, Yashik Shikar. Did I say it right?
Yeah, Yash Shakar.
Dawalai, Wapawa, Wayawab, Washamarwan. Verse 14. Wabanya, Zabawala, Zabawalan. Sarad, Lawan, Wayakala. Yeah, that's right. Wayakala. Verse 15. Allah, Banya, La'a, Ashar, Yala Da, La Yaiqua, Bapa Dan. Is that right? Bapadan, Aram, Wa'af, Dayana, Batan, Kal, Napash, Banyawa, Wabanawaf Yawa, Shalashyam, Washalash.
This is the last verse.
The water. Wabanya, God, Tazapayawan. Tazap Yawan? Is it Tazap Yawan?
No, I think you said it right the first time.
Tazap
Yuan. Yeah, Tazap Yuan.
Tazap Yawan.
Tazap Yuan.
Wakagya, Shawanya, Wa'atazaban, Arya, Wa'arawadya. Did I butcher that out?
Arawadya.
Arawadya.
Yeah, Wa'arawadya. That's a brother's name.
Wa'arawadya.
Mm-hmm.
Wa'arawadya.
You said it right. Wa'arawadya.
Ra'awya.
All right, now in English.
The book of Genesis, chapter 46, verse 10. And the sons of Simeon, Samuel, and the sons of Simeon, Jamel, and Jamin, and Ohad, and Jakin, and Zohar, and Shaul, the sons of the son of a Canaanitish woman.
There you go.
Verse 11. And the sons of Levi, Gershon, Kohath, and Merari.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 12. And the sons of Judah,
Mm-hmm.
and Onan, and Shelah, and Perez, and Zerah. But and Onan died in the land of Canaan. And the sons of Perez were Hezron and Hamul.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 13. And the sons of Issachar, Tola, and Povat, and Job, and Shimron.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 14. And the sons of Zebulun, Sarad, and Elon, and Jaleel. Verse 15. These be the sons of Leah, which she bare unto Jacob in
Padanaram,
which his daughter
with
his daughter Dinah. All the souls of his sons and his daughters were 33. Verse 16. And the sons of Gad and the sons of Gad.
No, you said right, Gad.
Gad. Zephon and Haggai.
Yeah, there you go.
Shuni and Esbon, Eri, and Aradi, and Areli.
That's it.
Genesis chapter 46, verse 17 in the Hebrew. Wabanya, Ashar, Yamana, Wayashawaya, Wabarya I, Wabarya I, Washarach, Achatham, Wabanaya, what's that? Barya I, Chabar, Wamalaka Ya'al. Wamalak Ya'al. Verse 18. Allah, Banya, Zalapa, Ashar, Nathan, Laban, Lala'ah, Bathawa, Wathalad, Allah, Layaiqab. Is that right? Layaiqab.
Yep, you right.
Shisha. I always forget one. Shisha.
Shisha.
Aishara. Napash. Verse 19. Banya. Rakal. Asha. Yaiqab. Yawasap. Yaman. Verse 20.
That's Banyamin. Yeah, at verse 19.
So yeah, okay, Salaki, if I may,
Mm-hmm.
on that one right there. So Banyamin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's
like Ed, Salaki.
Yeah, Wise and Khan and Benjamin.
okay. Verse 20. Wayawalad, La Yawasap, Baratazah, Matazarium, Ashar, Yalada, Lawa, Asanah, Bath, Pawatia, Parai, Kahan, An, Manashah, Wa'af, Aparium. Verse 21.
You stopped at 23.
Kind of the water.
Yeah,
Wabanya, Banyaman,
Benyamin.
Banyamin. See, I don't know why. Banyamin, Balai, Wabakar, Wa'ashabal, Gara, Wanaiman, Akia, Wara'ash, Mapayam, Wakapayam, Wa'arad. Verse 22. Allah, Banya, Rachal, Ashar, Yalad, Layaiqab, Kal, Napash, Arabai, Aishar. Verse 23. What's that? Wabanya, Dan, Kashyam.
English.
The book of Genesis chapter 46 verse 17. And the sons of Asher,
Jimnah.
And
Ashura.
and Isui, and Beriah, Sarah and their sisters.
And Sarah their sister.
And Sarah their sister. And the sons of Beriah. Heber and Malkel. Verse 18. These are the sons of Zilpah.
This is how you want to read that, okay? These are the sons of Zilpah, whom Laban gave to Leah, his daughter. You understand? Go ahead.
These are the sons of Zilpah, whom Laban gave to Leah, his daughter. And these she bare unto Jacob, even 16 souls.
There you go.
Verse 19. The sons of Rachel, Jacob's wife, Joseph and Benjamin. Verse 20. And unto Joseph in the land of Egypt were born Manasseh and Ephraim, which Asenath, the daughter of Potiphar, priest of Onbar.
No, priest of On bear unto him.
Priest of On bear unto him.
Manasseh and Ephraim. That's the so-called Cubans and the so-called Puerto Ricans. Keep going.
Verse 21. And the sons of Benjamin were Bela, and Beecher, and Ashbel, Gerah, and Naaman, Eah, and Rosh, Muppin, and Hapim, and Ard. Verse 22. These are the sons of Rachel, which were born to Jacob. All the sons were 14. All the souls were 14. So like I said. 12. Verse 23. And the sons of Dan, Hashem.
Genesis.
Gotta be black. It needs to be black. The water. It needs to be black.
Genesis chapter 46, verse 24 in the Hebrew. Wabanya. Napathlaya. No, how you say that? That's Naphtali.
Naphtali, Khan.
How you say it?
Naphthalia.
Naphthalia. Yakataza'al. Wagawanya. Wayatazara.
No, that's Wayatazar.
Wayatazar. Washalom. Verse 25. Allah, Manya, Bala, Ashar, Nathan, Laban, Lawachal, Bathawa, Waktalad, Allah, Layaquab, Kal, Napash, Shabai. Verse 26. Kal, Hanapash, Habaa, Layaquab, Matazariamah. So why is the ma at the end? That was one of my questions.
Matazarium.
So it is Matazarium, but it's normally the ha.
Oh,
Matazarium. So there's.
It could be that it could just be saying into.
It
could be what it's saying.
Matazarium. So Yatazaya, Yarakawa, Malabad, Nashia, Banya. Yaiqua, Kal, Napash, Shashyam, Wayashasha.
No, Washasha.
There you go. Verse 27. Wabanya, Yawasap, Ashar, Yalad, Lawa, Bamatazarium, Napash, Shanyam, Kal, Hanapash, Labayath, Yaikwa, Habaa, Matazarium, Shabayim, Slakia.
You said it right, Shabayim.
Shabayim, verse 28. Wa'ah, Yahawada, Shalach, Lapanyawa, all, Yawasa, Lahawara, Lapanyawa, Gashana, Wayabaawa, Awa Arataza. Is that right? Arataza, Gashan. Where am I stopping?
30.
30, the water.
Boy.
Verse 29. Waya Asar, Yawasa, Kabafwa. Marakabathwa, Waya'il, Lakwa Ra'ah, Yasha'ala, Abayawa, Ashana, Yawa, Salaki, Waya Ra'ah, Alayawa, Waya Paul, Il, Tazawa, Taza'ariyawa. Taza'ariyawa. Is that right?
Ariyawa.
Taza'ariyawa.
Yeah, Tazawa Ariyawa.
Taza'ariyawa. Wayabak, Il, Taza'ariyawa. Iwad. Verse 30. Wayamar, Yasha'ala, all, Yawasa, Amawatha, Mapa'aim, Hapa'aim, Akarya, Ra'awahwa, Arathya, Panayawak, or Panyak. Panyak, Kaya, Iwadak, Kaya.
The book of Genesis, chapter 46, verse 24. And the sons of Naphtali, Jazel, and Guni, and Jezer, and Shalem. Verse 25. These are the sons of Bilhah, which Laban gave unto Rachel his daughter. And she bare these unto Jacob. All the souls were 7. Verse 26. All the souls that came with Jacob into Egypt, which came out of his loins, besides Jacob's sons' wives. All the souls were 66. Verse 27. And the sons of Joseph, which were born him in Egypt, were 2 souls. All the souls of the house of Jacob which came into Egypt were 70. Verse 28. And he sent Judah before him unto Joseph to direct his face unto Goshen. And they came into the land of Goshen. Verse 29. And Joseph made ready his chariot and went up to meet Israel his father to Goshen, and presented himself unto him. And he fell on his neck and wept on his neck a good while. Verse 30. And Israel said unto Joseph, Now let me die, since I have seen thy face, because thou art yet alive.
All right, back to the Hebrew. Genesis chapter 46, verse 31. Wayamar, Yavasa, all, Akiyawa, wa all, Bayath, Abiyawa, Aolah, Aolah, that's right. Wa'aga Yada, La Parai, Wa'amara, Aoyawa, Ahya, Wabayah, Abiyah, Ashar, Ba'arataza, Kanaim, Ba'awa, Al-Ya. Verse 32. Waha Nashyam, Raya, Tazaan, Kaya, Anashya, Makwana, Hayawa, Watazaan Anam, Watazanam, Wabakwaram, Wakar, Shar, Laham, Habayaawa. Verse 33. Wahaya, Wahaya, Kaya, Yakora, Laham, Parai, Wa Amar, Ma'aish Yakam. Verse 34. Wa Amaraf, Anashya, Makwana, Hayawa, Ibadayak, Manai Waryanawa.
You on verse 33?
34, sir. Second sentence, second word. Manai Waryanawa.
Manai War Yanawa.
So Manai War Yanawa.
Manai War yeah. Manai Renai Salakia. Manai War Yanawa.
Manai War Yanawa.
Yeah.
That was
Manai
crazy.
War Yanawa.
Manai War Yanawa.
Mm-hmm.
I was complicating Salakia. Well, I gum Anakanawa. Anakanawa. It's Anakanawa. Anakanawa. Gum Abath Yanawa.
Abath Yanawa. That's Abath Yanawa.
Abath Yanawa.
Mm-hmm.
Ba'ibawar. The Shabawa. Is that right? The Shabawa. So like
God, the Shabawa.
Ba'arataza. Gashan. Kaya. Dawa Iba. The Ibath. The Wa'ib.
The Wa'ibah.
The Wa'ibah. The Wa'ibah. Matazarium call. Rai. Tazaan. Genesis chapter 47 verse 1.
And you're going to stop at 3.
3. Kind of the kind. Wayabah. Yawasap. Wayagad. La Parat. Waya Amar. Abiyah. Wa'akya. Wataza Anam. Wabaquam. Wakar, Shar, Laham, Ba'awa, Matazarium, Kanaim, Wahanam, Ba'arataza, Gashan. Verse 2. Come on. Here we go. Wamakwataza. Akyawa, La Kwa, Kamasha, Anashiam, Wayatazagam, Lapanya, Parai, verse 3. Wayamar, Parai, Pharaoh. All Akyawa, Ma'aishiakum, Wayamarwa, all Parai, Rai, Tazaan, Abadayak, Gam, Anaknawa, Gam, Abayawaf, Niyawa.
It's not Abaya. Abawaf.
Abawaf Yanawa.
Abawaf Yanawa.
Abawaf Yanawa.
Go ahead.
46 and 31, sir.
That's where you started, Con.
The book of Genesis, chapter 46, verse 31. And Joseph said unto his brethren and unto his father's house, I will go up and show Pharaoh, and say unto him, my brethren and my father's house, which are in the land of Canaan, are come unto me. Verse 32. And the men are shepherds, for their trade hath been to feed cattle, and they have brought their flocks and their herds and all that they have. Verse 33. And it shall come to pass, when Pharaoh shall call you, and shall say, what is your occupation? Verse 34. That ye shall say, thy servants' trade hath been about cattle from our youth even until now, both we and also our fathers, that ye may dwell in the land of Goshen. For every shepherd is an abomination unto the Egyptians.
That's very important there, what that brother just read. Every shepherd is an abomination unto the heathens. What does that mean? Go ahead.
They were prejudiced against us. They didn't like the shepherds.
Why not?
Well, they looked at us like we were unclean.
They didn't say us. Why did they look at the shepherds?
The shepherds.
Yeah.
Like they were unclean because they dealt with the animals.
But why? Why was it that particular job? The Egyptians had jobs. Egyptians were stonemasons. They had jobs. But why that particular slavery?
Because it was our job.
Who is our?
Salakia, the children of Israel.
Give the brother a hand. That's exactly why. Just like now, everybody hates construction workers. Why? Because the illegal immigrants are construction workers. The illegal immigrants are the ones who build the houses and the roads and do construction. The so-called Mexican, the Isupkites, La Raza, the brothers come over here from Guatemala and Honduras. Those are the brothers who fix your buildings and build the things in the infrastructure in the United States of America. And guess who is hated? The farmers and the construction workers. That's a hint. Those are the only jobs that Issachar and the so-called northern tribes have. Farmers and construction workers. Those are the people that's hated. The farmers and the construction workers and the ones that's in the warehouses, the warehouse jobs. Those are the people now in America that's hated the most by the politicians and by racist oppressors. Just like in the time of Egypt, we were hated for our job. Like, it didn't say the stonemasons were hated. It didn't say the blacksmiths were hated. It didn't say a goldsmith or a doctor or physician was hated. The Bible specifically said, read that part again. Go back to verse 30. What is it, Elisha?
34.
Go back to 34. Go back to 46 and 34. It's all the way at the bottom. The last part. What does the last part say?
For every shepherd is an abomination unto the Egyptians.
Every shepherd. Not some shepherds. Just like not some farmers. The Mexicans, La Raza, are the ones coming across here working those farms, man. And they are hated for picking those tomatoes and those bananas. Go ahead. You have something you want to say?
Kind of the kind, and just to further what he's saying is real heavy, because I remember having a slave some years ago at CNC Produce. Anybody that knows here that's in Kansas City area knows that the produce, all the produce comes from the Italians. They own all the produce companies like CNC Produce. What's the other one down there? It's another one. They where all the produce comes from. They go to all the farms and gather all the produce, but they have La Raza down there in the warehouses, and they hate the so-called tribe of Issachar.
That's right.
They hate the Mexicans. They're the ones in the factories putting together all the produce, cleaning all the produce, packaging it all up. Right. And they come over here, and half of them don't have Social Security cards, but the people that hire them hate their guts.
That's right.
You understand? They give them low-paying jobs, and everyone else is complaining, talking about the jobs that they come in here getting. They don't even want the jobs.
That's right.
They just hate the fact that these people are coming over here and being employed.
That's right.
And they taking advantage of our brothers and sisters, and like the Bible says, it's saying they're an abomination to these other nations. These Italians over here getting over, making tons of money, and still hate our guts. It's a lie. I just wanted to say that.
Not just any heathen nation, the Egyptians in particular. It said that the shepherds, the Egyptians found the shepherds to be an abomination because we had those slaves. The Israelites were shepherds. That's who was shepherds. Just like the Israelites are farmers now, the Israelites are construction workers now, the Israelites are your factory workers now. We were the shepherds then. That was animal husbandry was our thing, to tend to our sheep and our cattle. Everyone understand that's our thing, not John Wayne, not Bill and Cody show, not the white cowboy, which is a hyperbole for somebody to say, well, he's a black cowboy or that's a Mexican cowboy. That is in hyperbole. Being a white cowboy should be denoted. You shouldn't see a white man that's dressing like a cowboy and say, oh, he's just a cowboy. That shouldn't be. You should be saying, oh, that's a white cowboy. Because cowboys are black and Hispanic. There is no other cowboys. If you see, Dale Brisby, you should say, oh, he's a white cowboy, not, oh, that's just a cowboy. John Wayne was a white cowboy impersonating a Mexican because that is who that job belonged to long time ago. The same way the shepherds were Israelites. La Raza, Judah, Benjamin, Levi. We were the ones tending to the fields and the flocks of the sheep. That was what we were known for, like King David was a shepherd.
That's right.
That was our job, animal husbandry, brother. And we were hated because of it. The job was hated because of us, I should say. That job was hated because we were the ones who filled that position. And let that be a lesson to you blacks and Hispanics out there seeking equality with your oppressor. The oppressor does not want to be equal to us. The oppressor will always want to rule over us because he hates us just because of who we are. The oppressor doesn't hate you because your hair is nappy and because your skin is dark or light. That is not why the oppressor hates you. The oppressor hates you because you are the children of God.
That's right.
That's the reason the Egyptians hated the brothers and sisters who were shepherds, the brothers who were shepherds.
Sir.
Because it was nothing but Israelites. That's why I didn't say stonemasons. That's why I didn't say blacksmiths. Because that wasn't the majority of our job. The majority of our jobs were shepherds. And that job was an abomination to the Egyptians. Why? Because we are the brothers and sisters that have always been hated by every nation, no matter what job you have. You brothers think that you're going to follow Dr. King and be a lawyer and doctor, and that's great. You're going to be the first black lawyer, the first black doctor that's in the white field, the first black Major League Baseball player to integrate the Major League Baseball, like Jackie Robinson. You are an abomination to the Most High God when you do that, because you left your people behind to go join another nation of people who hate your people. And you're a token black like Oprah, a token black like Jay-Z, or a token black like Jackie Robinson and Prince and Michael Jackson. You're a token Negro. You're nothing more. You're not better than the rest of us because of your job. You're hated no matter what job you have. Whether you're a lawyer making $1 million a year or you're a street cleaner making $10 an hour, the oppressor is always going to hate your people. Right. The Africans are always going to hate our people. The East Indian will always hate our people if we were all lawyers and doctors, if we were all singers and entertainers, if we were all warehouse workers or farmers. The oppressor is going to find a reason to hate you because they are not us. They would love to be us. That's why they do this. That's why they braid their hair. That's why they wear their hair in braids. That's why they want to darken their skin and fill their lips. They want to look like you, black woman. They want to look like you, black man. They want to walk like you and twist their hat and have the swagger like you. You don't want to be you. But everybody hates you because they cannot be you. Because you are the chosen people of God. And you steady run away from it. You run away from being the chosen people of God. The Mexicans are the chosen people of God, brother. The Hispanic tribes are the chosen people of God. The black and brown people on this earth that make life great for every other race of people are God's chosen people. The 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, who we are reading about right now. Right. And you run away from your dignity. You run away from your stock. You run away from your blue blood. You run away from it. You run away from who you really are. Stop running away from who you really are. Find out your true identity in the Israelite school of UPK and stop trying to be something your oppressor loves and be the thing the Most High God wants you to be. And that's an Israelite. That's a shielded, fringed out, beard having, braid hair having. Get a trooper a hand. The trooper got his hair braided yesterday for the first time. Get a brother a hand, man. The brother is one West. He's an Israelite. He can't help it. That's his culture. To have braids and boots and fringes and be a warrior and a soldier for the Most High God. That's your culture, black man. Not to be full of AIDS and herpes and whores and full of smoke and full of weed and full of Percocets. That's the white man's culture.
That's right.
That's the East Indian's culture, to light cigarettes and grow dreadlocks. That's the African's culture, to shave your head bald. That's the oppressor's culture, to live an alternative lifestyle. Stop being everybody else when everybody else hates you. Be who you really are. A black man from the tribe of Judah like Jesus Christ. A black woman from the tribe of Judah like Mary. Somebody from the tribe of Levi like Mary. Some Haitian sister. A Benjamite brother from the West Indian Islands, from Jamaica or Trinidad. You understand? Antigua and Barbuda or Barbados. Be who God wants you to be and stop trying to please your oppressor. You can do all you want. Lighten your skin, straighten your hair, comb your hair into be that conk they used to put on in the 50s, the perm they put on in the 2000s. You can get as high as you want. You can hold the highest office in the land and be the president of the United States, the secretary of the United States, the secretary of defense like Colin Powell, the secretary of state like Condoleezza Rice, and the oppressor is still going to hate your people.
Right.
Why don't you be who God wants you to be, brother? And that's the chosen people of God. Israelites, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
That's right.
Keep going.
The book of Genesis chapter 47, verse 1. Then Joseph came and told Pharaoh and said, my father and my brother, and their flocks and their herds, and all they have, are come out of the land of Canaan, and behold, they are in the land of Goshen. Verse 2. And he took some of his brethren, even 5 men, and presented them unto Pharaoh. Verse 3. And Pharaoh said unto his brethren, what is your occupation? And they said unto Pharaoh, thy servants are shepherds, both we and also our fathers.
All right, my Jim, just set us up here. All right. Watch that cord coming out.
That's what I'm waiting to get.
No, you too wild. Yeah, watch that cord.
Step over there for a second.
Officer Niagara Bar, present thyself. We gotta get some staffs. We gotta have some staffs up here.
Cut it.
Alright. No, not you. I'm talking to him. Go ahead. Now you got to.
Kunayagabor Banyahawada Banyashrala.
Kunayagabor Banyahawada Banyashrala.
Yahabashim Yashabraka Thumb.
Yahabashim Yashabraka. Alright. Kalawan. You would exit that way, but since we ain't got no space over there, you gonna leave the same way you came. And then you come up here. Light shot, you can go corner. Yashabi, which means to be seated.
No, you too.
Alright, now we in verse 4 now in the Hebrew. Genesis 47 and 4. Go ahead, Elisha. How are we looking up there on the screen? Scroll down a little bit more, Q. How are we looking up there on the screen? Good?
Wow.
Alright, most high Christ.
Genesis chapter 47, verse 4 in the Hebrew.
You want to try the Hebrew?
Sir, go ahead. I got it.
You got it?
No. I'm saying go ahead.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
You had it.
I thought he did too. He said, go ahead, sir. I got it. Next week. You brother, next week.
Kind of a con.
Wayamarawa, Parai, Lagawar, Baratazah, Banawa, Kaya, Ayan, Marai, Latazaan, Ashar, Laibadayak, Kaya, Kabad, Haraib, Barataza, Kanaim, Wa'aita, Yeshabua. Was that right?
Yeshabua.
Yeshabua. Na'aiba, Ibadayak. Ibadiak. Barataza, Gashan. Verse 5. Wayamar, Parai, Yabasat, La'amar, Abayak, Wa'akyak, Ba'awa, Ayak. Verse 6. Arataza, Matazarium, Lapanyak, Hawa, Bama Yatab, Rataza, Hawa Shab, Abayak, Akiyak, Yashabawa, Barataza, Gashan, Yada'ai, Wayash, Bam, Anashya, Kayal, Washama Thumb, Sharia, Makwana, Al, Ashar, Laya. Verse 7. Wayaba'a, Yawasa, Yaikwab, Abiyawa, Waya Hawa. This looks like nah. Waya Hawa. Waya Hawa.
Yeah, that's right. Why Hamad Hawa.
Waya Hamad. It's like
Waya Hawa.
Waya Imad Hawa. Lapanya. Parai. Waya Barak. Yaikwab. Parai. Pharaoh. Verse 8. Waya Mar. Parai. Yaikwab. Kama. Yamya. Shanya. Kayayak. Verse 9. Wayamar, Yaikwab, Parai, Yamya, Shanya, Magawarya, Shalashyam, Wama, Shana, Ma'ait, Warayam, Hayawa, Yamya, Shanya, Kayaya, Wala'a, Hashayagwa, Yamya, Shanya, Hayaya, Kayaya, Abaya, Bayamya, Magawarya hum. Is that right?
Yeah, you said it right.
The water. Verse 10. Waya Barak, Yaikwab, Parai, Waya Taza'a, Malapanya, Parai.
Oh yeah, verse 4. Start at verse 4.
Khan. Genesis chapter 47, verse 4. They said,
Look up when you read.
Genesis 47, verse 4. They said, moreover, unto Pharaoh, for to sojourn in the land are we come, for thy servants have no pasture for their flocks. For the famine is sore in the land of Canaan. Now therefore we pray thee, let thy servants dwell in the land of Goshen. Verse 5. And Pharaoh spake unto Joseph, saying, thy father and thy brethren are come unto thee. Verse 6. The land of Egypt is before thee. In the best of the land make thy father and brethren to dwell. In the land of Goshen let them dwell. And if thou knowest any man of activity among
any men,
Salakia, any man of activity among them, then make them rulers over my cattle. Verse 7. And Joseph brought in Jacob his father, and set him before Pharaoh, and Jacob blessed Pharaoh. Verse 8. And Pharaoh said unto Jacob, how old art thou? Verse 9. And Jacob said unto Pharaoh, the days of the years of my pilgrimage are 130 years. Few and evil have the days of the years of my life been, and have not attained unto the days of the years of the life of my fathers in the days of their pilgrimage. Verse 10. And Jacob blessed Pharaoh and went out from before Pharaoh. So, Colin, can you hand me that bottle that the water?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Genesis chapter 47 verse 11 in the Hebrew. Wayashab, Yawasa, Abayawa, Wa'af, Akyawa, Wayatan, Laham, Akyaza, Akaza, Barataza, Batazarium, Bamayatab, Harataza, Barataza, Ra'ai Masas, Ra'ai Masas, Kashar, Tazawa, Parai, verse 12. Why you call, Yawasa, Abayawa, Wa'af, Akyawa, Wa'af, Call, Baya, Abayawa, Laham, Lapaya, Hatap, verse 13. Walakam, Ayan, Bakal, Harataza, Kaya, Abad, Haraib, Ma'ad, Watala, Arataza, Matazarium, Wa'arataza, Wa'arataza, Kanai, Mapanya, Haraib, verse 14. Wayala Quat, Yawasa, Call, Hakasa, Hanamataza, Barataza, Batazarium, Wabarataza, Kanai, Bashabar, Ashar, Hum, Shabarayam, Wayaba, Yawasa, Hakasa, Bayata, Barai, Slaki Parai, Wayatham, Hakasa, Matazarium, Matazarium, Matazarium. I said the first one wrong. Matazarium. I said it backwards. Salakia.
We at 15?
Kind. I said Matazarium Salakia before I said Rataza. I said it backwards.
Oh yeah.
The first sentence. Well, I'm done with the first sentence.
Wayatham, Hakasat,
Marataza.
Oh, you said that word.
I said Matazarium.
Okay, so like go ahead.
Marataza, Kanaim, Wayaba'awa, Kal, Matazarium, All, Yawasa, La Amar, Haba, Lanawa, Laham, Wala Ma, Nama Wa, Nagadak, Kaya, Apas, Kasap. Verse 16. Wayamar, Yawasa, Habawa, Makwanyakum, Makwanyakum, Wa'atana, Lakam, Bamakwanyakum, Quanayakum.
Yeah.
I'm getting it. Bamakwanyakum.
There you go.
Apas, Kasap. Verse 17. Am I going to 18?
This is the last verse.
It's the last verse, the water. Wayab Ya'awa.
You said it right. Wayab Yawa.
Wayab Ya'awa. Makwa Yahom. All.
No. Makwan Yahum.
Makwan Yahom. All. Yawasap. Wayatan Lahom. Yawasap Lahom. Basawasyam. Basawasyam. Waba Makna. Waba Mokwana. Waba Salaki. I keep getting it twisted. Waba Mokwana.
Yeah, Waba Mokwana.
Waba Mokwana. Hatazaan. Waba Mokwana. Habakwar. Waba Hamarium. Waba Hamarium. Wayana Halam. Bahalakam. Balakam. Bakal. Bakwanhana. Bashana.
Nope. Makwanahum.
Hold on.
You gotta go back.
Oh, okay. Makwanahum. Makwanahum. Bashana. Hahawa.
This is Genesis chapter 47, verse 11. And Joseph,
remember to read up.
Salaki, and Joseph placed his father and his brother.
Hold on, where you at?
Genesis 47, 11?
Yeah.
It's 11 or 10?
11. I ended with 10.
Okay, so you have to go to 18 then.
11 to 17.
Are you sure?
7 verses. Kind of the kind.
Oh, okay, I was right. So like, I messed up and I was still right. I thought you started at 10. All right, go ahead, Kulaya.
Come. Genesis chapter.
I was right. So like, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Genesis chapter 47, verse 11. And Joseph placed his father and his brethren and gave them a possession in the land of Egypt, in the best of the land, in the land of Ramesses, as Pharaoh had commanded. Verse 12. And Joseph nourished his father and his brethren, and all his father's household with bread according to their families. Verse 13. And there was no bread in all the land, for the famine was very sore, so that the land of Egypt and all the land of Canaan fainted by reason of the famine. Verse 14. And Joseph gathered up all the money that was found in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan for the corn which they bought. And Joseph brought the money unto Pharaoh's house. Into Pharaoh's house. Verse 15. And when money fell in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan, all the Egyptians came unto Joseph and said, Give us bread, for why should we die in thy presence? For the money faileth. Verse 16. And Joseph said, Give your cattle, and I will give you for your cattle, if money fail. Verse 17. And they brought their cattle unto Joseph, and Joseph gave them bread in exchange for horses, and for the flocks, and for the cattle of the herds, and for the asses, and he fed them with bread for all their cattle for that year.
Look, he get a little hand. Joseph learned from his daddy out of Yaquab. That was a Yaquab brother right there. Like that brother said, well, okay, there's a famine in the land. Money faileth, which is happening here in America. It's going to happen everywhere because we're in the precipice of the Third World's War. But this brother thought, now this is what you have to have when you black and Hispanic. You already have it, but what we use it for is to do sin and evil. You have to have that mindset to hustle before the Lord.
Right.
Get the skills that you need to require to do it for the Most High. You don't have to hustle to sell dope, brother. You could be like Yaquab and his sons and be like Joseph, Yawasap, and hustle for the Most High. The Most High gave Joseph power in the land of his captivity because he knew how to hustle. The brother used his wit and used his gift and used his smarts. He didn't have to lie to people. He didn't have to go and lie to them like a politician and make them promises he didn't keep. He didn't have to go sell dope to feed his babies. he used his wit. He used his smarts. His brothers in the streets that's smart, but you sell dope. The two don't equate. Go use that smart to do something for the Most High God.
Right.
So you don't end up in prison. So you don't end up dead. That's the smart way to do it. You don't have to use your wit to do evil and to sin and to find jugs and finesses all day. Finesse to do the work of the Lord. Like Yaquab and his son, like that's what it means when we say Yaquab, finessing and jugging, but legally, lawfully, and righteously. Because that's how Yaquab got his name to be changed to Israel. And that's what happened to Joseph. He picked that up from his daddy, to think on his feet. There's a famine in the land. My family is what? Shepherds.
Right.
The Egyptians are not shepherds. But they have the asses, the flocks, the sheep, the cattle, the horses. So what am I going to do when the money faileth? Give me... Remember, Joseph planned for this for years. He stored away bread and grains in a storehouse that could last for years. He was smart. He didn't use his smarts to do evil. He said, well, I knew this was coming. From the prophecy the Most High God gave Pharaoh, we planned for this. So what did he do? The money fell in. I prepared for this. Well, why don't you give me your flocks and your asses and your sheep and your cattle during a famine? During a famine, he convinced, that's like a brother, what they used to say, if I tell you that grass is going to turn to cheese, start selling crackers. Like Joseph, Yahweh was just a hustling, jugging, Yaquabin ass nigga, Axelakia. But he didn't do it to do evil. He did it to help his family, brother.
Right.
His brothers and his people, the shepherds, the Israelites. The Egyptians hated the shepherds, but the Egyptians needed money. The oppressor needs money. You better find skills that you can use to barter so that this school gets power and your nation gets power. You don't have to use that wit you have to do evil and sell drugs and to go and steal cars and to rob people. You could use your wit to go and do the right thing and to benefit your nation of people the way Joseph did. There's a famine, so what does he convince people to do? Give me your food. That's what cattle equate, brother. Food. Sheep equates food. The Egyptians don't know what the hell they doing with that. That's why they said they hated the shepherds, because the shepherds were Israelites. Give me your food. Give me your food and I'll give you the money. Right. I've been saving it up anyway for a famine. You know what won't work during a famine? Money. You need food. You don't need money. You need food to eat. So what did he say? Give me your food, I'll give you money. There's a famine. Who are the Egyptians going to buy food from? Yaquab. Yeah, Isupk. Because they have all the food, because he just convinced them to give them all their food, all their horses, all their sheep, so I can give you all this money. So now when you need food during the famine, who are you going to go to? You're going to go to those shepherds who have all the control of food. You see how Isupk, you see how Joseph thought, brother? He didn't have to say, well, dang. Some of you sisters don't do that. Some of you sisters have wit. But instead of using your wit, you would rather go strip to make money. You're going to use the easiest thing you have to make money when you could just use this. You can just think for once in your life. You can think on your toes. You don't have to go and think of ways to devise and do evil plans. Well, let's go hit a lick. Let's go steal this. Let's go do that. Why don't you sit around and think and say, well, hold on, I don't have to do that. I can actually go and sell waters. This brother's at hot dog stands making $3,500 a week. I don't have to go and sell drugs the illegal way. I can go do it the legal way and make good money. Instead of thinking to do evil, you can think to do the righteous thing. The problem is you're so lazy, you don't even want to think about how to do a righteous thing. It may require a little extra work, but brother, the reward is grand. You won't spend life in prison for the thought process that you make. You won't spend the rest of your life in a graveyard and your family mourning you wearing some t-shirts. You can actually spend life benefiting your people the way Joseph did. And that's exactly what Joseph did, and the story is right here in the Bible. These are stories about black and Hispanic, strong, hardcore brothers and sisters. All you have to do is open the Bible and read it, brother. That's all you have to do. This is a story about a hardcore brother who thought of a way to feed his family, provide for his people during a famine. During a famine. And brother, you could do the same thing. Sister, you could do the same thing. You don't have to rely on sin and wicked ways in order to feed your family. You have a mind, don't you? You have a brain. You got access to books and technologies and trade schools. Use that brain of yours to benefit this nation.
Right. Use
that mind of yours. You're going through your man's phone all day. Use that time and energy to go to medical school so this nation can benefit from it.
That's how you should think in these last days. Not how to do evil, but how to do good for your people. Everybody understand?
Go
ahead. That was it on that?
So
now it's back to the Hebrew.
Verse 18.
Mm-hmm. Genesis chapter 47, verse 18 in the Hebrew. Watatham, Hashanah, Hahawa, Wayakwab. No, that's not it. Wayabaawa, Alyawa, Bashana, Hashana Ya, Hashanya. Is it Hashana Ya? Hashanya. For some reason, it's not. Hashanah.
Yeah.
Hashana Ya.
Yeah, Hashana Ya.
Waya Marwa, Lawa, La'a, Nakahad, Ma'adiyanawa.
No, Ma'adanya.
Ma'adanya. That's right. There you go. Kaya, Thumb, Hakasat, Wamakwa, Na, Habahama, All, Adanya, La'a, Nashara, Lapanya, Adanya, Balahya, Gawa Yathnawa, Wa'ad Mahnawa. Is that right? Is that right? The last word out of one? Wa'ad Mahnawa. Wa'ad Mahnawa. Verse 19. Lama Namawath La'ayan Yak La'ayan that's right.
La'ayan Yak.
Gam Ana Kanawa Gam Aramachnawa.
That's Anachnawa.
Yeah. Which one was that?
You said Anachnawa. Is that the one you said Anachnawa? That's Anachnawa.
Anachnawa.
Gam. Yeah.
Gam Aramachnawa. Khona Athnawa Wa'ah Aramachnawa. I did it again, didn't I?
No, that's right.
That was right. Okay, so like it.
That's two different words.
Okay,
you said it right.
Aramachnawa. Balacham Wanahaya Anakhanawa.
Anachnawa, and you did it again.
Okay, I did it again. Anachnawa. Okay, that's why I'm mixing up. Anachnawa. Wa'adam Machnawa.
Oh, there you go.
Wa'adamachnawa. Wa'adamathnawa. So like
Wa'adamathnawa.
Wa'adamathnawa.
There you go.
Ibadium. La Parai. Watan. Zarai. Wanakaya. Wala'ah. Nama Wa. Waha. So like
Wa'adama.
La'ah. The Sham. Verse 20. Wayakwan. Yawasa. Kal. Aramath. Matazarium. La Parai. Kaya. Makarwa. Matazarium. Ayash. Shadahawa. Kaya. Hazak. Alham. Haraib. Wathahaya. Harataza. La Parai. Verse 21. Wa'ah. Haraim.
Ha'aim.
It's like Ha'aim. Ha'ai Bayar. Ha'ai. It's like
Hi Bayar.
Ha'ai Bayar. Athawa. La'irium. Makwataza. Gabawal. Matazarium. Wa'ai. Quataza Hawan. The Salaki. Quatazawa.
Quatazahawa. Salakia.
Quatazahawa. Verse 22. Rock. Adamath. Hakahanyam. La'a. Kona. Kaya. Kwa. Saki. Ka. la kahanyam, ma'af, parai, wa akawa, af, hakwam,
Wa aklawa.
wa aklawa, af, hakwam, ashar, natan, laham, parai, al, kan, la'ah, makara, makarwa, af, adamatham, Adamatham. Verse 23. Wayamar, Yaikwab, all.
Hi, Yaquab.
It's like Yawasap. That's my bad. All. Ha'ain, Han, Kwanayafya,
There you go.
Akakam, Hayawam, Wa'at, Adamathakam. So is that right? Adamathakam. La Parai, Ha'a, Lakam, Zarai, Wazarai, it's like Wazaraitham.
God, was a Ratham.
Wazaraitham. Ha'adama.
God.
Where am I stopping?
This is your last verse.
The water.
There you go.
Wahaya, Bata Bawa, Wanatatam, Hamayash Yatam. It's like Hamayash Yata. Hamayash, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Hamayashaf.
Hamayashyath, Hamayashyath, La Parai, Wa Arabai, Hayadath, Ya, Lakam, Yazarai, Lazarai, Hashadah, Wala Akalakam, Wala Aklakam,
There you go.
Wala Aklakam, Wala Shar, Baba Babath Yakam, Wala Kar, Latapakam, Lapatsakam.
This is like 124. This is Genesis 47, verse 18. When that year was ended, they came unto him the second year and said unto him, we will not hide it from my Lord, how that our money is spent. My Lord also hath our herds of cattle. There is not aught left in the sight of my Lord, but our bodies and our lands. Verse 19. Wherefore shall we die before thine eyes, both we and our land? Buy us and our land for bread, and we and our land will be servants unto Pharaoh. And give us seed that we may live and not die, that the land be not desolate. Verse 20. And Joseph bought all the land of Egypt for Pharaoh. For the Egyptians sold every man his field, because the famine prevailed over them. So the land became Pharaoh's. Verse 21. And as for the people, he removed them to cities from one end of the borders of Egypt even to the other end thereof. Verse 22. Only the land of the priests bought he not, for the priests had a portion assigned them of Pharaoh, and did eat their portion which Pharaoh gave them. Wherefore they sold not their lands. Verse 23. Then Joseph said unto the people, behold, I have bought you this day and your land for Pharaoh. Lo, here is seed for you, and ye shall sow the land. Verse 24. And it shall come to pass in the increase that ye shall give the fifth part unto Pharaoh, and 4 parts shall be your own, for seed of the field, and for your food, and for them of your household, and for food for your little ones.
Elijah, this us up here stand. So like,
yeah.
scroll back up. Go ahead, put that out. I'm gonna have to scroll back up. There you go. All right. Sar.
La Yashala.
Remember this us up here. Sar. Alright, I Majim, everybody stand. Alright. We'll Punya Akwadam, which means to rise and face the east. So like everybody should be facing the east. Or read the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew.
You to what?
Come back.
So let me scoot back a little bit.
Abadawa. Shabbat Shemayah.
Wadash. Shemka. Yahweh.
Malakuka. Daba'a. Ratazak. Aisha. Ratazak. Hawa. Shemaya. Damnanawa. Come. Yawam. Asalak now. Wap now. Asalak now. Wap now. Abiyah now. Anasaya one. Ball. Awashaya now. Bayan. Ride. Lakah. Amalakwa. Wahala. The power. Aman.
In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
The power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Hashem Yahushua. Babakashah. The thunder now. The Marawa. La Tahor. Amatazariah. Makyam. Awakawa. Tamaara. Garshan. Hashem Yahushua. Wadaman.
In English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. Pride to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. Pride to cleanse the leper. Pride to raise the dead. Pride against the unclean spirit. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
Prayer to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh. By Hashem Yahushua. Barak Lanawa. Vayasha Allah. Ayap Sapar. Barak. Rapah. Magun. Hashem Yahushua. Wadaman.
What we just said was Yahweh in the name of Yahushua. Bless us and Israel in the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect our loved ones in the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha. Ayanya. Ahahari. Ayan. Yaba'a. Isaiah. Yahweh. Aisha. Shemaya. Waharatazah. Ayathan. Mawat. Galga. Ayanawam. Shamarka. Hana. Yanawam. Yashan. Shawamor. Yahweh. Shamar. Yahweh. Tazal. Yamnika. Yawamam. Hashemash. Yakaya. Layala. Yahweh. Yashamar. Yashamor. Afnapash. Yahweh. Yashamor. Tazaka. Aman.
In English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Neither slumber nor sleep.
Neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
Nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
From all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
And thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
This time forth.
From this time
And
forth
even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damiyah Lakah.
Al-Damiyah Lakah.
Al-Thakarash.
Al-Thakarash.
Al-Thashakwat.
Al-Thashakwat.
Al. Yahana.
Yahana.
Ariyabika.
Ariyabika.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Ramashanai.
Ramashanai.
Rashawa.
Rashawa.
Ash.
Ra'ad.
Al-Hamika.
Al-Hamika.
Yariyama.
Yariyama.
Sawad.
Sawad.
Yatayai Tazawad.
Wayatayai Tazawad.
Altazak Pawanyika.
Altazak Pawanyika.
Amara.
Amara.
Hawa.
Hawa.
Wanakaki.
Wanakaki.
Wagoya.
Wagoya.
Wala'a. Yazakor.
Yazakor.
Sham Yasham.
Sham Yasham.
Aiwad.
Aiwad.
Aya.
Aya.
Awai Tazawad.
Nawai Tazawad. La.
Habu.
Yakanu.
Alika.
Alika.
Waya.
Baya.
Yakarafwa.
Yakarafwa.
Ahaya.
Ahaya.
Arawam.
Arawam.
Amashi. Salaki. Wayashama'alya.
Wayashama'alya.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wagari.
Wagari.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Waimawan.
Waimawan.
Waimalak.
Waimalak.
Walashah.
Walashah.
I'm Yashab.
I'm Yashab.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Yamashawar.
Yamashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Aimam.
Aimam.
Iowa.
Iowa.
Zawawad.
Zawawad.
Bayalawat.
Bayalawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Lahom.
Lahom.
Ramadia.
Ramadia.
Kasayasa.
Kasayasa.
Kayabia.
Kayabia.
Manakal.
Manakal.
Yashwan.
Yashwan.
Hashamadra.
Hashamadra.
Ayanda.
Ayanda.
Iowa.
Iowa.
Daman.
Daman.
Adama.
Adama.
Shayatamba.
Shayatamba.
Nadiyabula.
Nadiyabula.
Nairab.
Nairab.
Wakazaba.
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 Wakazamana.
Wakazamana.
Call and say a come.
Call and say a come.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amara.
Amara.
Nayarashah.
Nayarashah.
Noah.
Noah.
Nawa.
Nawa.
Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Shayatamba.
Shayatamba.
Gagala.
Gagala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Rakah.
Lapanya Rakah.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Shabai Yara.
Shabai Yara.
Kalahaba.
Kalahaba.
Kalahat.
Kalahat.
Ayam.
Ayam.
Gan.
Gan.
Daradap.
Daradap.
Masarika.
Basairika.
Waba Sabapaka.
Waba Sabapaka.
Dabahalo.
Dabahalo.
Malaa.
Malaa.
Panyaho.
Panyaho.
Wawan.
Wawan.
Wayabakwash.
Wayabakwash.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Bashwa.
Bashwa.
Wayabahawa.
Wayabahawa.
Aidiyai.
Aidiyai.
Wayakapar.
Wayakapar.
Wayabad.
Wayabad.
Wayadai.
Wayadai.
Waya.
Waya.
Atha.
Atha.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Labaka.
Labaka. Ow.
Salaki. Yawan.
Yawan. Ratazah. Aman. In English, keep not thou silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult.
thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate
have
thee
lifted up the head.
have lifted up the
They
head.
have taken crafty counsel against thy
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
and consulted against thy enemies.
And consulted against thy enemies.
They have said,
Come,
and let us cut them off from being a
and
nation.
let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Israel
That the name of Israel
may be no more and remember.
may be no more in
For
remembrance.
they have consulted together with one
For
consent.
they have consulted together with one
They
consent.
are confederate against
We are confederate against
the
the
tabernacles of Edom.
tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
The Baal.
And
Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of
With the
Tyre.
inhabitants of Tyre.
Asa also is joined with them.
Asa also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of
At the
Kassan.
brook of Kassan.
Perished at Endor.
Perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the
They
earth.
became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a red.
And like Zed.
And like Zed. Yea.
All their princes.
All their princes.
As Zabah.
As Zabah.
And as Amunah.
And as Amunah.
Who said.
Let
us take to ourselves.
us take to ourselves
The houses of Yahweh.
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
Hold my power.
Hold my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As a stubble before the
As
wind.
a stubble before the wind.
As the fire burned
As the fire burned the wood.
As the flame set at the mountains
As the
on
flame
fire.
set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy
So
tempest.
persecute them with thy
And make
tempest.
them afraid with thy
And
sword.
make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
They may seek thy name.
They may seek thy name.
Oh Yahweh. Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble forever.
In trouble forever.
Yea. Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
And then they know.
That thou.
Whose name alone. Is Yahweh. Art the most high. Over all the earth. So be it. Sar, which means to turn. Alright. Alright. Men of Israel, gird up thy loins and prepare to salute the Torah. Sar. So what you're going to do, you're going to come to the edge and be ready, alright? So just stay right there. There you go. Alright. Yahweh Shem Yahushua Brak Yah. Alright. Sar, go ahead and face the next shot.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua Brak Yah.
Alright, we can come over here to the edge. Let the brother salute.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua Brak Yah.
Go ahead. Alright, put it down. Go ahead, put it down. Alright. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the brothers. Men of Israel. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the brothers. Men of Israel. Aimadim Shabbat. Aimadim. Barak. Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakadam. Yajimatah. Sar face the sisters. Alright, men of Israel, sisters always on the left. Alright, men of Israel. We're going to give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel. Aimadim Shabbat. Aimadim. Barak. Yahweh Shema Adam Shem Yahushua. Yajimatah. Dismissed.